Hey guys, what's going on? Krieger here and Manny.
Hello.
Hi. So Manny is here and we're going to get a haircut today on Uncut. It's been a while since I've done an Uncut video.
Has it been?
Yeah, like a minute. So
So it's time. It's about time.
It's about time. Anyway, so we're doing Uncut at my house today because why not?
It's such a cute place too.
Yeah.
Like, I really, guys,
Thanks.
this place is so adorable.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And so we're also gonna do a video on Manny's channel, so make sure you go check that out too. And I'll put the link to video down below.
Good one.
Yeah, it's gonna be real fun.
It's gonna be real good.
Anyway, but first we're gonna cut Manny's hair so he looks good for that video.
Yes.
What are we gonna do with your hair today?
We're just gonna do a cleanup.
Okay.
Like nothing too crazy, too intense. I don't have like the thickest hair ever, so I just want to do like a cleanup on the sides.
Yeah.
Make it just look a little more
Yeah.
snazzy. I go to Fashion Week tomorrow, so.
How you doing? Just get started. Oh. So it's customary on Uncut to ask my guests if you are cut or uncut.
Uncut.
You are?
Yeah.
Me too. Really? Yeah. And every time I say that, people are always disappointed.
Why?
I don't know. I guess people like.
People like, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Like, you never had a choice.
Yeah, I didn't. I lost my first knife night. Oh. Do you wear boxers or briefs?
Briefs. What do you wear?
Today I'm wearing boxer briefs.
Oh.
They're jewels.
Oh, you're gonna. Okay.
Oh.
They're literally like little jewels.
Little jewels?
No!
They're little jewels.
I meant the jewels on the.
Maybe just
stunning.
do like the rest of my haircut in my undies.
You know my answer. I don't know why the fuck you're asking me.
For everybody who hasn't seen our original collaboration, why don't you let them know?
They should.
Or that may not know who you are. Yeah, they should. Why don't you let them know what you do and what you're about and all that?
Yeah. So I'm online. I'm Manny Mua, and I'm a makeup artist, beauty influencer person. I do tutorials, do reviews, things like that on my channel. One of the first boys of beauty on YouTube,
yeah,
I guess.
Right? And Maybelline recognized you.
Yes,
right?
I was in a beauty campaign with Maybelline. I was one of their first male model.
It's pretty incredible.
So that was really awesome. That was like one of my biggest accomplishments of my career.
What motivates you? Who do you aspire to be like? Do you have people that you look up to in the makeup world or in any world, not necessarily just makeup?
For me, like a huge inspiration is RuPaul.
Oh yeah.
Like I think that he's done so much, so many wonderful things, and I'm sure he got much more hate than I have gotten in the past, but he still did it, and he still accomplished like what he wanted to do and make happen for himself. So I think he's one of the people I aspire to be, like an entrepreneur, like the way he is.
First man that I saw in makeup, in drag, and like I was like just. You know, and that was identifying as someone who was gay, and I was just like, I never had seen that before, and it was groundbreaking, and it made me feel like, oh, like I'm not alone.
Yeah.
You know, this is, I don't know, I really looked up to that as well.
Same.
Are you a Drag Race fan?
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
If you have a favorite drag queen from all of RuPaul's Drag Race, who would your like queen be?
Probably Alyssa Edwards.
Oh yeah.
She's my number one.
The best.
I literally love her so much.
Yeah, she's the best. She has said some of the most iconic things that have gone viral on like, oh, you're that girl I knew.
Yeah, yes. Oh my god, yes. That's mine too. Can you chunk pop?
Like that? It's not that good, but a little bit.
I can do two different guys.
You're that girl I knew you were. Okay, so do you have any bizarre talents? Anything that no one knows that you can do besides tongue popping?
I can shoot.
Shoot.
No. I can shoot down there.
Ah, alone? Please! This is for kids! Have you ever stood in the back of the shower and see it, and when you're masturbating and seeing how far you
Totally. Are you kidding me? I've totally done that before. Have you?
Yeah! We should switch to a very PG topic, which is, do you have a favorite Disney movie or Disney character?
Okay, my favorite, it's Pixar. My favorite Disney movie, Pixar movie is The Incredibles.
Oh yeah.
I'm obsessed.
So
but my favorite Disney princess is Ariel.
What house are you in?
Okay, I've done the tests, all of them, and I'm always in Hufflepuff.
Oh, you are? You're a badger, right? Is Hufflepuff badger?
Yeah, badger. It's because I'm Harry and I'm an otter. Honey or badger don't give a fuck.
I love Hufflepuffs. They're so cute. One of my best friends is a Hufflepuff. How was your coming out?
It was hard. It was
really?
It was a not fun coming out.
Tell me more.
Okay, so
if you want.
No, for sure. I don't mind at all. So okay, as you know, I grew up Mormon.
Yeah.
You're taught your whole life that being gay is a sin, or like that it's just like not a choice that you should choose kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it was never a choice. I was very confused. I was a very, very, very confused young lad.
Yeah.
And I was on MySpace and I was like chatting with this guy who I saw was bi.
Yeah.
And I was like asking him questions like, what's it like to kiss a boy? Like, it must be so interesting, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I was just like really asking him questions, not even like, hey, you're hot, I want to fuck. So then I leave the room and I close my computer. I come back, my parents are in the room and they're crying. And I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck? And like, I literally don't understand. They're like, we need to talk. And I was like, what do you mean we need to talk? Automatically like freak out.
Yeah.
And I started crying and I'm like, and they're like, are you gay? They're like, do you like men? So basically my parents asked me, it wasn't me coming out. For about 6 months I went to like anti-gay counseling. Did it for 6 months. I went into depression and my parents like after like the 6 months they're like, what's going on? We miss you. Like we feel like you've been distant and depressed and this whole thing. And I was like, I think it's the counseling. I think it's not working, obviously. And I just feel bad about myself every time I go, you know?
Yeah.
And just time healed everything. Like now my parents work with me, so.
That's so great, right?
You know, like it's crazy. I thought like they're just so like caring and loving that they were confused too. I could not blame them for anything. And they were never the type of parents that were like, we're gonna kick you out if you're gay. They're so like, no, we want to be here for you. Like what's like wrong?
Yeah. Look, you and I are both very grateful for our lives.
Of course.
But if you had the opportunity to trade your life for one day with someone else's life, who would it be?
Probably Rihanna. I love her so much.
I love Rihanna.
I think she's so badass, and I just think that her life would be so cool and so fun. I would say Rihanna. What about you?
Cristiano Ronaldo. Be able to play soccer in front of that many people, one of the best, if not the best player in the world, and like just have all those fans yelling and score and like just it'd be so cool.
Could you imagine? Like,
and then so look that good. Yeah.
Whatever, Kyle. You know you look good. Stop playing us.
Oh, start already. So now that we've sort of wrapped up our haircut, we did a nice little cleanup on Manny. We're just gonna add a little bit of product. Today we're gonna use Baxter of California. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, they can see it. Just to get a little bit of texture in his hair.
You like it?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, okay.
That's okay. Okay guys, so thanks so much for tuning in today, and Manny, thank you so much for letting me get your hair.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for talking and being so vulnerable with us. Anyway, so we're about to film a video on Manny's channel. Make sure you go check that out. I'll link it down below. Hair product down below. I mean, there's so much going on. Yeah. So tell them about your social. Where can they find you?
MannyAnyway733, Twitter, and on Instagram.
Okay.
YouTube.
You can find Manny down below too. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter too. My Instagram now is @KyleKrieger. It's a new name.
Oh, no hair anymore.
My name got a haircut.
Oh, she thinks she's fucking sick.
Anyway, so guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.